so very much for being here. And there is Miss Dawn Thompson. Okay, you guys, we are at the top of the hour, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you again for attending our Saturday, special Saturday GetFit presentation. My name is your Queen Connectors, Miss Marnita Casa. I will be your humble hostess today. Now, it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by companies and universities worldwide. For over 6 years, he dedicated his life to learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out, share this information with the masses, and he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you guys are on right now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivey.
All right. Thank you for that introduction, Miss Casa, and being our hostess for this morning. Welcome everybody to our special, unplanned GetFit mining presentation. I don't think I've ever done one at this time on Saturday. I promise you we're going to keep this information short and sweet. We're going to give you enough information, though, to make an informed, intelligent decision on whether or not you want to be a part of what I consider that's going to be the hottest app and opportunity of the summer and throughout 2024. We are inviting you to join not just one of the greatest smart contracts out there, but a movement in health and wellness, and a movement in the fact that you will be positioned for the first time ever to be able to get paid on your own physical activity with no auto ship, with no having to recruit or sell lotions, potions, and creams to grandma to be able to make money. My name is, as Ms. Casa said, Mr. Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. I'm the founder and CEO of Ivy League Crypto Academy. I teach crypto education for a living, and it is necessary. I always say crypto education, or education in general, is everything. It is the most important thing. In Crypto Talk this morning, we just learned about a gentleman who lost $68 million to something simple that we cover in Bitcoin 101. But why would somebody like me that's in the crypto and the digital space be paying attention to the health and wellness space? Well, there's two reasons why. Number one, I turned 48 years old this year. So I am now paying close attention to my health and the health of others. I'm being invited to attend more now hospital visits and funerals than I am weddings and birthdays. So we have to start paying attention. What's the point of making money if you're not going to be around to be able to experience it and enjoy it? So that's one reason why I'm paying attention. The second reason is because I learned in 2017 that blockchain technology is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet today, whether you like it or not, understand it or not, believe it or not, or even trust it. Your opinion of it is irrelevant. It's like the internet. If you want to maneuver in this world, you will be a part of the blockchain. And health and wellness is no different. So now we are merging and meeting the industry of health and wellness on the digital plane. And the funny thing about this is you are already doing it. So we want to welcome you to GetFit Mining. Like I said, one of the hottest apps that's going to hit the health and fitness industry. With GetFit Mining on the digital side, we are introducing something called proof of physical activity. That might be something new for you as well, but proof of physical activity. And I'll explain that in a moment what that means. But take a look at this short video clip. Oh, I hope I uploaded the right video. I was running out of time on my Crypto Talk, and I forgot to do this. So let's take a look at this video.
Tired of shelling out money for gym memberships you hardly ever use? Fed up with fad diets and quick fixes that never seem to deliver? We know the feeling, but what if there was a way to spend less and achieve more, much more, than you've ever dreamed possible? GetFit Mining, the revolutionary platform that pays you to get fit. Imagine earning cold, hard crypto just for building those buns of steel or carving out that six-pack. With GetFit Mining, every step you take is not just towards a healthier you, but also towards financial freedom. Forget those hefty gym fees or that pantry stuffed with diet foods. Motivate yourself to be the best version of yourself and start building your retirement at the same time. What if what you mine today could change your tomorrow just doing what you are already doing but intensifying it? Picture this, the best fit version of yourself, traveling the world, driving that luxury car you've always dreamed of. All of this is possible with GetFit mining. Here's how it works. Strap on your favorite fitness tracker and start earning crypto for your everyday activities like walking, running, or cycling. The more you move, the more you earn. Our app syncs with your lifestyle. It tracks your progress and mines cryptocurrency while you exercise. It's like mining money while melting calories. Say hello to real-time rewards paid instantly. Achieve your fitness goals and watch your digital wallet grow. Connect with fellow fitness enthusiasts, challenge each other, and share your achievements. With each referral, boost your earnings and your fitness motivation. Join the movement that's reshaping what it means to be fit and financially savvy. Why put off feeling good and living well? The time is now, and GetFit mining is your gateway. Ready to make a move? Let's turn those fitness dreams into your financial reality. Jump on board and let GetFit mining guide you to a richer, healthier life. It's the future of fitness, and it's here now with GetFit mining. So why wait? It's time to turn those workouts into wealth. Download the GetFit mining app today and start your journey towards fitness and financial freedom. Remember, every step counts, every workout matters. With GetFit mining, you're not just getting fit, you're getting rewarded. It's fitness revolutionized. It's time to get fit, get rewarded, and start building your future one step at a time. See you on the healthier side of life. GetFit mining is not...
There we go. Now here's a concept. We already understand that your health is your wealth, all right? Because health is wealth. But what about earning money from getting healthy? Your physical activity is an income stream because the more you move, the more you mine. What does that mean? That's a new concept. Well, here's the deal. I don't have to teach you to get the tools. You already have them. I have an iPhone and an Android. All of these phones come with pre-built fitness trackers in them like Google Fit or Apple Health that's tracking all of your activity already. You might not even realize it's doing it already. But the people who do realize are doing it. This is Saturday morning. I go outside right now. I'm seeing people walking their dog, jogging up and down the street, doing their, 5K, 2K, whatever jogs. You go to the grocery store. I see women with the shopping cart with their smartwatches on, counting their steps. You go to the gym. Everybody's got the armbands, the wearable devices. They're tracking their calories. They're tracking their heart rate, their blood pressure, their steps, their distances, their miles. People are already doing this. How many of you are trying to get your summer body ready right now? You're already doing this. But what we want to do is bring an app that turns your fitness into fortune. So those apps already on your phone that is collecting all of your physical activity, you download the GetFit app, it connects to those apps, and it takes that information, that data, and translates it into a crypto code, validates it on the blockchain, and rewards you for your physical activity in tokens. In other words, you are now moving to earn, bridging the gap in a revolutionary way between digital and fitness by providing proof of physical activity. Now, what's the difference between a GetFit mining app and the other movable apps like StepN and Sweatcoin? I have these. One of the main differences is that StepN and Sweatcoin really is based off the GPS and outside tracking and location and movement, whereas GetFit tracks all activity, not only your outdoor steps and your distance, but also your indoor steps, also your workouts, also you playing games and sports and swimming and hiking and riding your bike and riding your skateboard. How about playing with your kids, mowing the lawn? What about playing with your grandkids? What about getting off the couch and going to the refrigerator to get a sandwich? All of your physical activity is being tracked. Anytime you're increasing your heart rate by whatever you're doing, including being intimate with your significant other, you're getting paid to do that. But you know what else I like too? I love the concept of getting paid while I sleep. I've been doing that for 12 years. But I love more the concept of getting paid for sleeping. Have you ever heard of that one before? You see, the doctors say that if we want to maximize our health, we've got to be getting 8 hours of sleep a night. Since I've been self-employed, I average maybe 4.5 to 5 hours of sleep a night. Since I've been on GetFit Mining, I've increased that to 6.5 to 7 hours, and I'm still trying to increase it even more. Why? Because the more I sleep, the more I get paid. And now that I know I'm being incentivized for my activity, I'm doing more of it. I'm walking more than ever. I'm exercising more than ever. I'm moving more than ever. So get fit with GetFit Mining, that is now taking your proof of physical activity and generating a hash to turn it into crypto rewards. And what is activity? The more you move, the more you mine, like your steps, distance, workouts, calories, and even your sleep. Now, GetFit Mining is not a company. It's a smart contract and an app. There is no CEO of GetFit Mining. There is no corporate headquarters and organization. It is not centralized. This is a decentralized app where it's community driven and community supported. So the success of this is not based on some company. They've already did the programming. The success of this is based on what we do, and we have the control to make that happen. So getting started with GetFit Mining is first, you need to have a phone. Now, a fitness tracker is optional. Since I have an Android and an iPhone, I've got a smartwatch on, and I've got a Fitbit watch on for my iPhone and Android. Your phones already have Google Fit and Apple Health on it. You're going to download the GetFit Mining app, which is no cost to do, from the App Store or the Play Store. Now, depending on your version, understand this is a global opportunity. So people around the world have different phones. They have new phones. They have old phones. So it's very, depending on which type you have. And we've got a customer support in place to, get you set up and help you through it. But then you're going to purchase the miners. Now, what does that mean? Well, how does this whole ecosystem work? Well, have you heard the term mining before? If you haven't, that's okay. Let's talk about Bitcoin for a second. Contrary to popular belief, Bitcoin is not created out of thin air. Bitcoin is what we call proof of work, meaning that for a Bitcoin to be earned and generated, you need to take people, they need to purchase hardware, they need to program software, they need to plug it into an electricity source. And what did we just hear in Crypto Talk this morning? Iran is having a problem with their crypto mining because they're trying to avoid sanctions, but the problem is it's causing blackouts in their city. It's expensive to do. But the miners who do it, they're rewarded in Bitcoin. So it's costs to make Bitcoin. Well, what's creating the GFAM tokens that we're getting for our physical activity? Not you having to pay for electricity to turn on the miner. All you do is buy the miner, buying the softwares. You're going to dock it onto your app. And what powers it is your physical activity. Your physical activity data is what's powering the miners to generate your rewards. So again, we're now taking a decentralized smart contract, completely on chain. Now taking your proof of physical activity. Now, for those who say, well, Brandon, I don't want the government or anybody, taking my data. Sorry to say, your phones are already doing it, whether you like it or not. They're even listening to you. But GetFit Mining is not storing your personal data. In fact, GetFit Mining only holds 48 hours of your data as far as being generated into a crypto code. What's being sent to the blockchain is not your physical data. It's the hash, meaning the digital code of your data. So nobody can go to the blockchain and try to see your how many steps did you do. It's just code. And then the blockchain's validating this, and your reward for your physical activity is in tokens. And any activity is getting you paid. Walking on the street, outside or inside, hiking, running, casual activity and sleep, any sports and charity. So what first got my attention about GetFit, and I didn't get it at first, it took me about 30 days to really understand what was going on. And when that lightning bolt went off in my head, I was like, oh my. And we're the first to understand this. This hasn't gone viral yet because people don't get it yet. Here's what I first saw, especially being in an industry that's very, very volatile, where people have been getting scammed left and right and losing money left and right. How can I bring something to my community, especially for the beginners, to be positioned to start earning crypto without fear of losing everything, and in a way that they can control in a passive manner? So when I saw this and I said, wait a minute, based on the value of the token right now, somebody's physical activity can generate them more than $300 on a monthly basis without having to recruit, with no monthly auto ship, and just by their own physical activity. What happens when the price of that token goes higher? You're talking about they can make maybe 500 a month, 1,000 a month, 1,500 a month and more on their own physical activity, and nobody needs to know that they're doing it. I say, yeah, this will work. But I didn't even big picture even then. But the more activity you have, the higher earnings. And there are multiple ways to earn. So even if you say, well, Brandon, I don't even have enough money to get started. Well, one, there's no cost of getting started. There's no cost to download the app. Even the first docking for the miner is free. However, we want you to be able to earn your way as well. How many of you know other people out there who believe in health and wellness, who believe in fitness, or who would like to get fit? They're just not motivated enough to do it. And you tell them you can incentivize and monetize your activity and get paid for your activity to earn some extra income. You share GetFit money with them, you will earn 25% direct sell when they purchase the miners. Which means, and this paid out instantly, by the way. So I know this is the 4th. Everybody's still broke because they paid all their rent and bills on May 1st. You need to make some money by the end of the week. Share this with others so that they can get paid on their physical activity. You get paid instantly to cover whatever it is you need. In fact, you can earn up to 65% in affiliate sales commissions. And then you use that to buy your miners. This is not pay to play. It's not, I can only make money if I pay. No. Now, the more you move, the more you mine. So what maximizes the app right now? Having 6 Omega miners, and you're maximizing the app based on 20,000 steps, 10 miles, 120 workout minutes, 2,000 calorie burns, 480 sleep minutes. What generates you about 1,200 GFAM tokens. Now, this is not a token that is not on the market yet, that is made up, that has no value. This token is already on the market. You can get it from PancakeSwap. It already has a value. What did we see it at this morning? 0.0062 or 63 last time I looked, somewhere around there. Already has a value to it. Already you can buy and sell this token. The third way is by creating and joining challenges and events. Challenges are managed by smart contracts. Once the challenge creator has finalized the terms of the challenge, the smart contract will manage all the terms that were set forth. So like you can create a challenge, create an event, charge an entry fee, award prizes, and even donate to charity. And all of this is managed by smart contracts. The fifth, and this is what I really had an aha moment, is the ability to lease your miners, create your own digital real estate. Now, my grandpa always said, buy multiple properties, live on one and rent out the others. Well, it's the same concept here. Right now, to maximize your miners, you can only have 6 that's docked. But that doesn't mean you cannot purchase more than 6, because there's going to be other docking stations that will open up, so you can have more than 6 mining. But if you do have more, you can also put it on the marketplace for lease. For people who see this, they say, wow, you know, I can't afford the miners. So while I'm working my way there, they can lease a miner. So you will list the miner to the leasing dock. You will set the fee for somebody to lease the miner. The leasee will mine and they'll submit their proof of physical activity. The leasee, meaning the person who mined it, will claim rewards. And guess what happens? You then get to claim the leasing fee that you set forth. I have a personal goal. This is not a guarantee for anybody else. And I don't know exactly what it's going to take to make this happen, but when I figure it out, this is what I'm going to do. My personal goal is to earn $5,000 to $10,000 on a monthly basis from the leasing system. That's my personal goal. How will I do that? Well, I'm not waiting, because this doesn't even open up until June, July. I want to have my hands and buy as many miners as I can now while they're at a lower price, then wait until the price rises. Oops, went too fast. There I go again. There we go. Now, how does all this work? We need to have a self-sustaining ecosystem. You see, the problem with a lot of crypto projects is that they crash and burn before they even have a chance to get started. Because most of these projects are offering a pre-sale of tokens because they're trying to raise investor or seed money. And the whole purpose of them doing that is for the person who is investing in a pre-sale is doing it with the intent that later on, the project is going to make the project so attractive that the value of their token will rise so that they can sell for a profit. Sounds logical, but unfortunately in the United States, that's considered the sale of a security and illegal. Even the ones that do it anyway, you know what ends up happening? As soon as that project launches, the value of the token spikes a little bit, and then everybody who was there early, they decide to sell because they want to make a profit. And it causes the whole thing to come down. And now it looks like a pump and dump, and with no way of it going up. And the same people who got started earlier are screaming, how come the token is so cheap? How come company make it go up? Company can't make it go up. It's on the market. It's a classic supply and demand. But their own people crashed the project. With GetFit Tokenomics is designed to be self-sustaining. Number one, you cannot buy tokens from GetFit. There is no pre-sale or investor seed money. The project was self-funded to the tune of more than $2 million. The project has been in the works for almost 2 years. The only way you can get GetFit tokens is through your physical activity, or you going to the marketplace and purchasing them. Now, how do we sustain the liquidity? Because a lot of businesses that come into this space have liquidity issues because their own users, as soon as there's some liquidity added, they sell all the tokens and they crash it. Well, the system is designed to have what I like to call a perpetual machine, always going in a circle, recharging itself over and over and over again, because the money is being generated not from people coming in and joining and on the affiliate side. This is not taking new money to pay old people. No, the money's being generated from you using the system. When you dock them, well, I got a slide that's going to show that. From you evolving and upgrading your miners, submitting your proof of physical activity, claiming your rewards, unlocking your mining dock slots, challenges and events, leasing miners. Why? Because this is all happening on the blockchain, and the blockchain, it charges fees. But what the smart contract has done, has programmed it in such a way that a percentage of all of these fees is going right back in to repurchase GFAM tokens and also to provide liquidity. So there's always new liquidity being added and not liquidity being sucked from the people doing the selling. A lot of companies try to do this. They say, well, guys, listen, we want to lock up your tokens for 6 months to a year, and then we only open that you can only sell maybe 10% a month. They do that so that their own people don't crash the project. With GetFit, we're actually encouraging you to sell because selling is what keeps the system going. On another day, you can see, or you log on to the creator of GetFit, Lynette's presentations, and she will go and show you the engine underneath the hood, how it exactly works. Me, I don't care as long as it works. That's how I operate. If it works, great. But to make this work requires us, which is why I am doing a Saturday morning presentation, because the larger this community grows to be, the more money everybody makes. I didn't say just your team, everybody. We're all in this together. And again, I said this is not pay to play. For those of you who still don't really understand it, you're skeptical, you've been burned too many times, we allow you the opportunity to try this at no cost. You can get Bob the Miner for free. The first mining doc anyway is free. And Bob the Miner mines at 20% mining power. We've already did some research on this. One of our members used Bob and was able to generate in one day about 27 GFAM tokens. Now at 0.006 cents a piece, that's not a lot of money right now, but what if it goes to 1 cent? I'm sorry, or $1. That would have been $27 for the day. Am I guaranteeing it's going to go to $1? No, I can't guarantee you that. I'm just dream moding here. We also have a miner called Lenny. That's $50 one time. And Lenny will do 50% mining power. Bob will do 20%. Lenny will do 50%. Our other miners, the main ones from Primary, Ultra, Alpha, and Omega, go from $99 to $899. Oh, I forgot to shoot Lynette a message. I needed that slide. We got something. I'll just tell what it is. Yeah, Crypto Talk threw me off this morning. So first, to maximize all your miners, you need to have at least 6 to maximize your physical activity. 6 Omega miners docked. One Omega miner costs $899 a piece. That comes to $5,394 for all 6 Omega miners. Well, we're not asking you to pay that because we have a promo going on right now until June 9th. How about 90% off? How about getting all 6 Omega miners for $500? That's crazy. I bought miners for more than $5,000 in other programs. I got them running right now. You mean to tell me if you look at Gala, when their nodes first came out, they were charging $500 a piece. Those got all the way worth more than $100,000 a piece, the Gala nodes. 6 Omega miners for $500. That's crazy. Now, if you're going to pay for something, and I teach this in my crypto classes, never use money you cannot afford to lose. Okay, that's my important rule. That's my second most important rule. The third rule is find out what you need to do to make your money back as fast as possible. Because once you do that, anything that happens after is extra. And if projects don't work and they fail, then at least you didn't lose your money. So if I'm spending $500 to get 6 Omega miners and I'm maximizing my physical activity, 1,200 GFAM a day, at the current price, it's actually more than this right now, but at 0.006, that's worth $7.20 a day. No monthly auto ship, without having to recruit anybody, based on your own physical activity, which means it's in your control. One of our members, Mr. Ramos, shared with our community yesterday that he looked at his numbers over the last 5 weeks, and Mr. Ramos, what was it again? I think $270 something he made. And he was only doing about 50% mining power. $270 something. Oh, there he is. Oh, you guys can't see his message. He said, yes, sir. $270 something on his own physical activity over the last 5 weeks. So at $500, you're looking at less than 60 days. And you've already made your money back from purchasing the miners, and everything after that is a profit. Could that help anybody out? And I'm only looking at small. What if it goes 1 penny, $12 a day, 10 cents, $120 a day? You know what? Let me show you this. I like to dream mode. You pull up my calculator. At 10 cents, you're doing $120 a day. That's $3,720 on a monthly basis without having to recruit, no monthly auto ship, and your own physical activity. Let me tell you something. I've been moving more than I ever have before. My fitness apps has told me that in my first 30 days of being involved with GetFit mining, and I was not that active in the first 2 weeks. Only the last 2 weeks I've been really active. I've been more active than the last 5 months combined. Now, my incentive is to make money, but do you know what the other benefit of that is? I'm getting in better shape. I'm getting more healthy. You know, while a lot of these companies out there are selling lotions, potions, creams, and juice products, and every month they're coming out with something new to sell, the most holistic way to get started is to just be more active. We live a sedentary lifestyle. Get up and move and walk around. My phone alerts me when it's time to stand. It's time to move. Instead of sitting on my desk watching stupid YouTube videos, I can still watch them, but move around while I'm doing it and get paid. As soon as I'm done with this, you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be watching WWE Backlash. They're in Lyons, France today. Pay-per-view on Peacock. But I'm not going to be sitting on my couch watching it. I'm going to be exercising while I'm watching it. I'm going to be getting paid while I'm doing what I would normally be doing anyway. Can you imagine it going 25 cents or higher? And coming soon, around the middle of this month, our challenges and events should be loaded up. And in June, the leasing and the marketplace. Now, I forgot, there was a slide I was going to add, but I'll say it here now, and I got another big announcement at the end. $500 for 6 miners. Starting it, oh, you know what? Let me. I do not want to put my foot in my mouth. Let me ask Lynette. Are we a go? Are we a go? And I did check. Is Lynette on here with us right now? Because I'm going to bring her up if she is. Let's see. Let's see. If she is, I'll bring her up. Oh, okay. She just told me we're a go, but I don't know if she's here. Okay. So here's as of right now. All right. Okay, good. Thank you. She's working on the updates. Here as of right now. Instead of getting 6 miners for $500, you also have the option. Oh, she's on here. Lynette, what name are you on here as, so I can make you a co-host and unmute you so that you can share in a second. You will be able to.
That's a good question.
Oh, there you are. Oh, GetFit mining. Okay, I see you. Yeah. All right. So hold on. I'm going to introduce you in a second.
Okay.
I want to make a co-host. Okay. So you can get 6 miners for $500, or we're allowing you to get 3 Omega miners for $250. So if you're already in the system and you already have your 6 Omega miners, there's 2 things that's going to be happening in the future that you want to take advantage of. More docking stations are going to open up. So instead of having to buy 6 more Omega miners, you can buy 3 more for $250. So you can use that for the docking stations or use it to put into the leasing station. So right now, all of you that's already in right now can go and get 3 more, which I would I cannot give financial advice, but I can give a suggestion. If one miner is worth $899 at full price, once the promo is over, you're able to get 3 of them for $250. Are you kidding me? You might want to get as many as you can right now. So 3 miners for $250 is active right now. Okay, and then on that, what you want to do is get back with the person who invited you today. We want to have an explosive month of May. We want to start to make this go viral as we get ready for the summertime. Get back to the person who invited you. They're going to give you a special promo link. If you're brand new to Bitcoin and crypto, don't be scared. We have tutorial videos and customer support to help you and walk you through getting signed up and getting set. You do need to have BNB. So you need to purchase BNB to be able to get the miners. If you don't know how to do that, we will show you how to purchase BNB as well. The customer support group is open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time so that you can get the help you need from the professionals. And I will, I'll say at the end what my schedule is going to be on doing these presentations. Did I hear right that today is actually National Fitness Day? Is that correct? Because if that's the case, you guys should be all over social media. Today's National Fitness Day. Are you getting paid to be out there exercising? In my 25 years in the direct selling space, this is the easiest thing to share with people. This is the easiest thing. So let's get you signed up. Let's get you started today so that you can start making money today. You know, another benefit is when you download the GetFit mining app, it's not you got to wait 24 hours before you get started. It's going to pull data from your app you already have, Google Fit and Apple Health, for the last 2 days. So you get started today, you're going to get paid on the last 2 days worth of stuff already. All right. That's going to end the presentation side of GetFit. And before I get into the recognition side, and stick around because I'm going to be doing giveaways, but you have to be here when I do the giveaways if you win. Some people yesterday, was it yesterday I did it or the day before? Some people won, but they weren't here and they lost. And we're giving away some miners. So before I jump into this, I want to bring up the creator of GetFit Mining to share any updates that she wants to share, and then we'll continue on the recognition and the miner giveaway. So Miss Lynette Artin, are you there? Oh, did I lose her? Wait. Yeah, I got her as a co-host. So Miss Lynette, can you hear me? Are you there still?
Yep, sorry, I was muted. Okay, can you allow me to share my screen?
Absolutely. Hold on, let me stop.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. I couldn't get back to Zoom for some reason.
You can share, go right ahead.
All right. So let me see here, come back over here. Oh, I'm having a hard time getting it together today. Here we go. Now I'm sharing. All right, so I'm gonna just go, this is real quick, guys. This ain't a second presentation, just so you know. You won't have to worry about that. But I am, let me get rid of these video things here. And let me move this bar back up so it's not in my way. Whoop. Oh, goodness gracious. Can you guys tell I struggle big time with Zoom? All right, let's do this. Here we go. Okay, so mine is real quick, but I'd like to give a visual with the update. So we're going to give the GetFit mining updates for May 4th. And I want to remind everybody as I'm going through these slides that we are a 100% community-driven project. That means the success of this project is in the community's hands. That's what peer-to-peer means. By being 100% decentralized, by this being completely managed by smart contracts, you don't have anything in the background making up market values, taking money from smart contracts and liquidity and all of this good stuff. Okay, so if the community is active, then you've got a strong project. And if they're not, well, then, you've got a weak project. That's just plain and simple. So a sleeping community is a sleeping project. But if everybody is excited about GetFit, they start learning how to explain it, and you start sharing this, then you've got a very robust project that is community driven. That's here for many, 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 many years, even beyond my life, because it is community driven. It's not something that's made up with somebody pushing buttons in the background and a community wondering who's going to run and when they're going to run with money. So let's start with what our liquidity promotion goals were that were actually supposed to be to today. Okay, so May 5th was going to be our big day. May 4th, our announcements, May 4th, May 5th. And our goal was to have 25,000 Omega sales on May 4th. But then, we've got some amazing, people that have gotten involved in the community that have been sharing GetFit, the concept, and really, we've started to get some momentum and some traction here. And had we met our goals May 4th, we would have been in a different space than what we are today. So what we've done is we are taking these goals into July. And this right here is going to show you what we've had to date. We would have had, if we would have had 5,000 sales at 200 like we had planned, we would have had $1 million in sales. 5,000 at 300, we would have had $1.5 million in sales. 5,000 at 400 would have been 2 million in sales. 5,000 at 500 would have been 2.5 million in sales. The commissions that would have been paid out in that would have been 4,900,000. And what would have been there for liquidity would have been 2,100,000. And then the dock slot fees would have matched that 2,100,000. And we would have had total liquidity of 4,100,000. We would have been able to drive the market up into the dollar range, or we would have settled in at a stable liquid market of around 5 to 10 cents, depending on what the community was doing in between, meaning if they were selling as that liquidity goes in and whatnot. But at this level, we could have even reached levels of $6.88. Okay, and this is just at a promotional level. This isn't a promise of that price. It's telling you what we could have done with that kind of sales. This is what we have had. We had 110 sales at $200. We had 300 at 300. We had 105 at 400, and we had 42 at 500. And I believe that was a total of 557 sales. 22,000 is what the total sales were at 200. 70% of that was paid out in commission, so 15,400, and 30% is there for liquidity, 6,600. At the $300 tier, we had 300 sales, so that was sales of $90,000, 70% of which was paid out in commissions, which was $63,000. 30% for liquidity is $27,000. We had 105 at $400, so that's 42,000 in sales. 70% of that was paid out in commission for 29,400. And then 30% is there for liquidity, the 12,600. And then 42 sales at $500 is 21,000. 70% is 14,700 paid in commission. 30% of that is 6,300 for liquidity. So total commissions paid is 122,500. What is remaining for liquidity is 52,500. And then with the dock slot fees, not everybody has opened up all six. There's $46,788. So for total liquidity, you're looking at $99,288. Now, our goals that we want to meet by the end of June is at least a minimum of 15,000 Omega sales at $500. Okay, that's getting us back up to what our goals were for May. And now that we've got, we're getting much more traction, more momentum. People are starting to hear about GetFit. I think we can reach those goals. So that would be about $7.5 million in sales. The commissions that would be paid out on that would be $5,250,000. That would leave $2,250,000 for liquidity. The dock slot fees would be roughly around $1 million in B&B from slots 1 through 6. And then, well, 1.5 million, sorry. 1 through 6, yeah. Current. I think I've got an extra dot slot thing in there, so I gotta ignore the 1 million. The dock slot fees 1 through 6 would be a 1.5 million in B&B. We're getting ready to unlock dock slot 7. And if every person that is currently mining unlocks that 7th dock, it would be $1 million in GFAM. Because dock slot 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 use GFAM. 1 through 6 uses B&B. 7 through 12 uses the GFAM. Now, if we reach our goals, we could still be at that $1.13 to that $6.88 price range. Now, why is it $6.88? Because when people are unlocking dock slot 7, they have to go by GFAM. So the market will be driving up the value of the GFAM. And then the sales will be stabilizing it with that liquidity that we'll be injecting. And so opening up those dock slots is going to be a big deal. And we are not far from it. We were going to open originally at 7,500 miners in the dock. However, there's not enough GFAM in the pool and it would overinflate it. So we're waiting until we hit the 10,000 miners in the dock slot, which gives us time to inject that liquidity over the next couple of weeks. And so the goal would be to open up that 7th slot, hopefully by the middle of May. And we're about 2,200 miners away from reaching that. And so you're going to be using GFAM to unlock that 7th slot. Hope everybody's following me. So far, the GFAM purchased with the current Omega sales has been $2,834,000. The GFAM from the BUSD pool is $6,634,090 that will be injected into the USDT pool, with approximately $45,819 that has been converted from BUSD into USDT. So right now for liquidity, there is a total of 9,468,090 GFAM. So by opening up that dock slot 7, we are going to be able to have that demand for that GFAM will be there. So we'll be able to inject that liquidity and people will be buying that GFAM to unlock those mining dock slots. So we'll be able to pair that 9,468,000 GFAM to the USDT and start injecting that at a market demand. You don't want to flood it if the demand is not there. The dock slot 7 opens at 10,000 miners in the dock. Okay, it will be $45 in the GFAM. Dock slot 8 opens at 20,000 miners in the dock, and that will be $50 in GFAM. Dock slot 9 opens at 30,000 miners in the dock, and that'll be $55 worth of GFAM. So once we reach that milestone of 10,000, then the next milestone is 20, the next milestone is 30, and that will be done in GFAM. So our goals to meet between now and the end of June are at least the 15,000 sales of the Omega promotion. And I already kind of went over this with you. It's a duplicate slide, but I did this on purpose because I want everybody to see how this is moving. Because if we have those sales, and then of course people are unlocking that dock, we've got that GFAM that we can inject into that liquidity pool. And I'm going to explain to you why here in a minute. So like Brandon just said, the 3 Omega miners, we're going to cut those packages in half. If you go back to my slide here, the best selling point was $300. That's when we had our most momentum, when we had sold those 300 packages in that. I think we had that for 1 week is all. And we did triple what we did in any of the other levels. So we know that that $300 mark, that's a comfort zone for people at the moment. So we can't lower the price of the Omegas. They're already too low. They're already 95% off of the original full price that they'll be going to in June. So we are splitting that in half. You can get 3 Omega miners for $250. And then you can buy a second package if you want 6. We are going to be adding the alpha miners to the package. So if people want the 3 alpha miners, they can get those for 200. If they want 6, they can get those for 400. And the 6 primary miners will be increasing to $250 for 6 of those. Once we reach June 9th, the price is going to change for our promo. You will be able to get 3 Omega miners for $350, but you will be buying those with GFAM, not B&B. At this point, we should have ramped up the momentum. Now we want people using the token, the utility of that token, which now the community will be driving that price, and then the sales will be stabilizing that liquidity. So if you want 6 Omega miners beginning June 9th, it will cost $700. The market value will be much higher at that point, and so we will be able to justify that price point of those miners. The 3 alpha miners to be determined. Well, we haven't really figured out what that market value will be yet, so we'll let you know here shortly. The 6 primary miners, we will probably leave those at the $250 for the duration of this promotion. Our goal, obviously, is not to have 10 sales per day. It's to at least reach 300 to 400 sales per day, but I'm going to break this down to you in little bits. 10 Omega sales is $5,000. The commissions that are paid out on that is $3,500. That would leave a remaining amount of $1,500 for liquidity. So basically, for every 10 Omega sales, that's 60 Omega miners that's going into the mining dock. $1,500 from the sales plus $1,000 from the current liquidity will be injected. So that would be a daily liquidity injection of $2,500. If there were 100 Omega sales each day, that's $50,000 in sales. That's paying out commissions of $35,000. That leaves $15,000 for liquidity. So for every 100 Omega sales, that's 600 Omega miners docked. That would be $15,000 from sales plus $10,000 from the current liquidity would be injected. So it would be a daily injection of $25,000 of liquidity. The GetFit challenges are going to begin on, our goal is by May 15th. So the Health Connect has put us behind a few weeks. I was just telling on Sergey's Zoom meeting this morning, it's pretty bad when our app works better than Android's new Health Connect app. I mean, I'm excited about that, but pretty bad. Ooh, I misspelled challenges. That's embarrassing. The performance rewards, everybody who is asking about staking will be unlocked by latest tomorrow morning, but quite possibly even yet this afternoon. That's being worked on as we are on this presentation. By mid-May, when we launch the challenges, the performance rewards will also begin. So what is going to replace the staking rewards? Because the ink is still, I always say this with crypto because it's so the truth. The ink is still wet on the paper, okay? Regulations are always coming into place, and so we have to make sure we're completely compliant at every level. And the way the SEC is, you know, that Gary Gensler, I mean, he's got it out for the crypto space. I have my own opinion as to what his, you know, personal reason is for that, but it still doesn't matter. As long as he's chairman, we're stuck with him. And so we want to be very careful and make sure that we are compliant and we're following regulations to the best of what our knowledge is of them to be today. Knowing that that attack is on certain crypto things, we're going to refrain from doing GFAM staking until we get a conclusive, yes, you're good to go, then we'll go back to that staking. So what will happen is now your rewards are going to be based on your performance, not the amount of GFAM that you've put in the staking contract, but it'll be based on your day-to-day performance, and it will still reward 10% from all the transactions that take place from the ecosystem that everybody is participating in, but your rewards are going to come from your individual fitness activity. So this way, you know, you can't, what the SEC has issues with is when you're getting a return on your investment, if it's a collective effort from groups of people, meaning it has nothing to do with your performance or the work that you do, that has everything to do with a group of people's work. So until we get clarification and I get a complete green light on the staking, performance rewards are going to take that place. And that means you'd be receiving USDT, BNB, and GFAM currently for those performance rewards. So as long as you're submitting, as long as you're active, you qualify for those performance rewards. So that again, you're in control of everything you do here. It's not a collective effort of anybody. That is it there as far as that goes. But what I do want to show you real quick, I'm going to go over here to the internet, and I want to show you on the exchange currently. There are only 973,300 GFAM in the liquidity pool right now. So we need to begin injecting this liquidity because we didn't reach our goals. Nobody's going to see anything fantastic like we were really hoping for in May. Again, community driven. If the community isn't driving it, then there's no gas. You know, we want to get the Bugatti on the road, and we want to take the old broken down Chevette off the track. You know, it's time to really get this moving. And the community isn't in control of that. If you want to see market value, you're going to drive that market value. There is nobody behind the scenes driving this. It is literally driven by the community. The community has to do this. With there only being that 900,000 GFAM, you can see here, if we were to take the remaining liquidity to buy, or the remaining amount of USDT that we have, that we need to buy GFAM with, it would take all of it and it would drive the market up to 0.57 cents. Here's what would happen. Because 90% of your people are not responsible with new projects in little tiny liquidity pools. And this is what we have right here. We have a baby community. We have a baby pool. You know, when the community grows, then we have, ooh, it's 1 o'clock. That siren's going off. That's what you guys are hearing. So when this happens, if we were to take all of that GFAM that's currently in that pool and drive it up to 5 cents, there would only be a handful of people rushing there to get all of that out of there at the highest price they could, knowing full well that the liquidity wasn't there to stabilize it. And so we have to start injecting this gradually. Had we reached the sales that we had wanted to reach, we'd have been solid. We'd have gone in there. We could have drove it up to that nickel. We could have, injected that liquidity to stabilize that market value. Unfortunately, we didn't get there. So we have to really ramp things up. So again, I want everybody to understand it's not the project, okay, that's in control of this. It's the community. The community is in full control. It's smart contract managed. We don't inflate the market value. We don't, create a price that really isn't there, that's stable. And if we did it today, guess what would happen? Told you that was a pump and dump. Look at that. They drove the price up to 5 cents. And it's already back down to 0.006. What'd I tell you? Yeah, I think I'll stay away from that project. And that's the optics that we would have given.
All right. Thank you, Lynette. Was there anything more on that one?
Nope, I'm good. That was our updates today. I don't think I've left anything out. I think that's it for today, unless there's something that you guys can think of. Those who are asking about LPTR, we'll have an update for you on that in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Nothing will happen there before June 9th. And that was for early on people. Like there's like 25 or 30 of you. So we won't discuss that on today's call because it doesn't pertain to anybody else. And I think, so we've got the promotions, the extensions, the prices. I think that's everything I had. For some reason, I feel like I'm missing something though. Am I?
Well, stick around, guys. It might come to you as I do the recognition side.
Okay.
So stick around because we're going to have a little Q&A at the end. But you just covered a whole lot. And as I don't think Lynette could have said that any other way, then this is community driven, not project driven. Back in the day when Bitcoin first came out, the Winklevoss twins invested $7 million in Bitcoin at the time and were running around with Bitcoin t-shirts on. And people were asking them, "What did you guys create it? Do you own the company?" And they're like, "There is no company. This is completely community driven." Well, why are you wearing the Bitcoin shirt if you don't own the company? They said, "Because The more of you that get involved in Bitcoin, the higher value of the Bitcoin we already bought is going to be. So we are in control of this. If we as a community put in the work by sharing with as many people, we get 25,000 members, and don't think that that's not possible. Another health and wellness company put in 1.5 million people in a year selling a product. Here, you're getting paid on your own physical activity without having to recruit. So when that goes viral, 25,000, now we see the self-sustaining ecosystem work so that when we inject the liquidity, it's not a pump and dump. In fact, it becomes the opposite. We've got to cover those people who are in GetFit way before I got started. You know, we want to make sure that this is a long-standing, self-sustaining ecosystem, and we have it in our hands right now. So based on what we do this month determines how fast we can get that liquidity in there. Can you imagine it going to 5 cents? I even skipped a slide because I was moving too fast just to show certain, no, I did show that 10 cents, 25 cents. Can you imagine it going to 5 cents? Can you imagine a waitress or a bus driver or a UPS guy or the mailman, or you working on your job and you're making an extra $2,000 to $3,000 a month just on your own physical activity? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Remember, this is not a company. This is a community project. So there are no promotions here, you know. So, but we want to recognize you for your work and for helping to build the community. Anybody that shares GetFit and they get them, those people docked with their 6 Omega miners, we will consider you and you've reached the milestone of Olympian. That means 3 people with 6 Omega miners docked, you become an Olympian, and I will make you your very own promo banner to use on your social media that's going to have your face, your name, and your promo code on it. Congratulations. I just got a message from Dorothy Mays, who says she just became an Olympian. So congratulations to Dorothy. I'll have your banner up on the next presentation I'm going to do on Monday. So congratulations to Dorothy, but you will get this. Not only will you get this, I'm extending a special promo I was doing from now until the end of May, okay? Because I want to help to drive these numbers. From now to the end of May, not only will you get a promo banner like this, but we will also send you a free Omega miner worth $899 a piece, full price. So anyone who gets their 3 will also get a free Omega miner. If you get 3 more, you'll get another free Omega miner, up to 3. Okay. So if you 9, you get 3 Omega miners. Think about that. 9, 3 Omega miners. That's what I'm going to help you guys with here. Now, here are our special, and I have another special announcement I'm going to do at the end. So here are our current Olympians that I know of. If you've reached this milestone and you don't see your banner, get with myself or my executive assistant, Ms. Marnita Casa, and so we can get your information, because this is not just for people in my team or lineage. I am doing this for everybody community-wide. Doesn't matter what team. The more success you have, the more success we have, the more money we all make. So I'm making myself available for everybody. So we have, oh, let me put this up here so I can see. We've got Barbara Lindner, Carla Arrigo, crazy Carla. I see that on your mug, dude. Crazy and blessed. Clairvaux Albert, Crystal Nance, Herschel Crow, Jim Fritz, Kenny Taylor, Leonard Long, Marnita Casa, Matthew Ramos, Mike Nowalski, Patty Geis, Provis Lofties, Jacqueline Briggs, Melanie Davis, Mike Michaels, from Nigeria, Nuruddin Anuru Jolayemi, Joyce Easley was our latest one. And then on Monday, I'll have Dorothy Mays. So again, if you already have done this milestone, please reach out to myself or Miss Casa and we'll get you all set up. Next are those individuals who not only became an Olympian themselves, but they helped 3 people also become Olympians. Those people, we will recognize you as a Spartan. And as a Spartan, you're going to get a new banner like this one. Same, you're going to have your picture, like Mr. Crow, your name, and your promo code. I haven't decided yet. I want to do something else special for the Spartans because you are now helping to duplicate the system and build this community out. So I haven't thought of it yet, but I'll come up with something else as well for the Spartans. The next up is, and we only have one that I know of. We should have 100 of them by now. Next up is gladiators. Gladiators are those who go above and beyond. Gladiators are those who figured it out. They had an aha moment and they understand, hey, wait a minute. Let me think about this. Hold up. Are you telling me that people can get paid on their own physical activity? I'm in health groups all day long. I have hundreds and thousands of people who are always taking selfies and videos of them working out, and they're in the gym and they're preaching health and wellness, and they're out there selling expensive lotions, potions, and creams and gels. They're a part of other network marketing companies that are making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars on their organizations. They have large communities. You mean to tell me that I can help them get paid on their own physical activity? There's no auto ship. They don't have to recruit. Yes. So if you're a gladiator, you share with at least 10 or more people who get their 6 Omega miners docked. You're a gladiator. Do you know what I have? I have a personal goal. Right now, I just did one lap. I'm up to 63 by myself right now. I'm not playing with this. See, when I first got started, all I saw was I could help people make a couple $100s a month. I'm looking at it now. I think we can make millions now. So I'm telling everybody. So my goal is to reach 500 by myself. And we've got some good big leaders that have joined on board, but even those leaders, and I want to speak to you guys directly. The time for talking is over. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past and what you say you're going to do. I believe in the philosophy of performance. People don't know who I am until I actually perform. And then they realize who Brandon Ivey is. I don't do talking. Put in the work. Show us who you are. And if you're in part of other countries, you are in a position to override the entire country. I actually wish I was in a different country and I could speak a different language right now. You guys are in the best position. But gladiators, sharing with 10 or more people, you're going to get a special new promo banner like this one. As you see, Mr. Crow has done all 3, Olympian, Spartan, and Olympian, Spartan, and a gladiator. And Mr. You guys are sending me this message. Mr. Everton, please send that message. If you don't send me a message here, because I'm not going to be able to save that. If you're going to send me a message here, send it to Miss Casa so that she can write down your information. So not only are you going to be the gladiator, and I'm going to make you a promo video here, a promo banner, I'm also going to make you a special promo video. Here's the current gladiators that I know of. We have Mr. Herschel Crow. We have from Nigeria. This guy right here is positioned to override. And I invited some guests from Nigeria. 100-something million people in Nigeria. Getting paid on your own physical activity. Are you kidding me? He figured it out. Nuruddin Jolayemi. Also, Miss Marnita Casa. And Mr. Kenny Taylor. So not only will you get a banner like this, but I'm also going to make you your very own personalized video. Take a look at this. As night falls, reflect on your journey. Remember all the activity you did from walking, running, or exercising? Your smartwatch has been there, tracking each moment, each heartbeat, each step. GetFit mining isn't just about tracking your fitness, it's about rewarding your dedication. Those early mornings, that extra lap, the determination to go further, faster, stronger, they all add up. And with GetFit mining, they convert into tangible rewards. So as you drift into sleep, know that you've not only worked towards your wellness goals, but you've also earned rewards that make your journey even more worthwhile. This is the beauty of a wellness journey with GetFit mining. Every day, every moment, every heartbeat counts. Embrace wellness. Embrace life. GetFit mining, where fitness meets rewards. Get started today. All right, how many of you would like to have a video like that you can post up on social media to share? Getting paid on your own physical activity. I can't say that or stress that enough. I didn't say getting paid when you sell grandma your juice. Getting paid on your own physical activity. Now, before we spin the wheel. No. I want to spin the wheel first. And then I'll say my other special promo I'm going to do. Okay. So anybody that was on here for the first 20 minutes, your name is in the wheel. If you came on 20 minutes late, you don't qualify. You got to be here from the beginning to the end, because this is a community driven event. We want to pack the house. And since we had a lot of people on today, we're going to give away a lot of stuff. So your name is in here for the draw. We're going to do, no, we didn't reach 100 on it. Well, I know I'm not counting Facebook. We didn't reach 100. So we're going to give away 10. Yeah, well, this is Saturday. We're going to give away 4 Lennies, okay? 3 primary miners and 2 Omega miners. Okay, so Ms. Casa is going to be writing this list down. If you win, make sure you send her, Mr. Irvin, when did you come on? Were you on here after 20 minutes? Frederick says he doesn't see his name. Marnita, do I need to put Frederick's name on there? So if you win, you need to send Ms. Casa a message. All we're going to need is your username and your wallet address. Well, send her the miner you want, your username, your wallet address, and it's your external wallet address, the wallet that you signed up and purchased your 6 Omega miners with, not your internals. People got that confused. It is not your internal address. It's your external wallet address. If your name is chosen and you're not here, then we move on to somebody else that is still here. All right. So wait. All right. Yeah. Let me add Frederick Irvin. All right. So when you win, your name will be removed from the list. So we got, again, we're going to give away 4 Lennies, 3 primaries, 2 Omegas. First Lenny goes to Viola. Congratulations.
Hey,
Viola.
right here.
You're there, Viola? All right.
Yes,
Congratulations.
thank
Viola,
you.
are you a guest or are you already in the system, in the team?
I'm a guest to Rita.
All right. Now I love that even more. We've got a guest. That's one. So Viola, you got to sign up though. Once you sign up,
Awesome. She's gonna help me today do that.
okay, great. So now when you get signed up, you get an extra Omega miner to come with that when you purchase your 6 miners. So congratulations,
Awesome.
Viola. Jamal said his name wasn't in there. Marnita, Jamal from Pasadena? Let me know. Yeah, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Okay, so I just want to be very clear on how this works. By 15 minutes after our start, I send that list to Mr. Ivey. And if I don't see your name in my participants, or if you're listed as iPhone, Zoom user, anything of that nature, I don't put you on the list. Now, I'm going to go ahead, Mr. Jamal, absolutely go ahead and add him because his beautiful wife was here. I definitely saw her, and they usually come in together. But you guys make sure that you have your name shown and that you're in here by the 15 minutes after.
All right. See, I'm discussing, you put down their name and what they won. Because I sometimes I get that confused. Who won what? All right. So let me put down Jamal in here. I like to say Jamal Pasadena. Hey, Jamal, you still got to go to that, I think it's McDonald's or something, that burger spot that's run by AI only, and give me some pictures. Oh, I'm sorry. Viola gets not an Omega minor. Viola's getting a Lenny. My bad.
I will.
All right. So yeah, Viola gets a Lenny. Yeah, I'm not giving away the Omegas yet. I got carried away. I got excited that we had a guest that won. Okay, so our second Lenny. No, that is our second Lenny, right? Have we given away 2 Lennies? Only 1 so far. Okay. Viola. Our second Lenny goes to Sariki. All right, Sariki. Make sure, again, you can send a message directly to Miss Casa so that we can, because some people, you may not be on our team, so we don't know who you are. So send them a direct message to Miss Casa. All right, our third Lenny. Wait, is Sariki still here? Because I do want to be fair. I said you got to be here all the way to the end, right? Oh, we don't see Sariki. Whoever invited Sariki, let them know they could have won a Lenny. So we do it again. Our second winner goes to Kenny. Oh, that's right on the edge. Kenny, is that Kenny Taylor? Kenny's racking them up. So our second Lenny goes to Kenny. All right, our third Lenny gonna go to, let me shuffle this thing up here. Third Lenny goes to Artem. All right, Artem. Yeah, I see Artem there. Congratulations, Artem. And our fourth Lenny goes to Robert. All right, Robert, let's check. Let's see, is Robert still here? No, I don't see Robert. Oh yeah, Robert, it's a me. Oh, let's congrats Robert. Okay, yeah, I don't see Robert. All right, Robert doesn't get it. Our fourth Lenny goes to Sue. Sue Williams. All right, Sue, let's make sure. Is Sue still here? Yep. All right, Sue gets a Lenny. Remember, these Lennies are worth $50 a piece, doing 50% mining power. Okay, now we're giving away 3 primary miners. 3 primary miners. So let's shuffle. First one goes to Justin. All right, congratulations, Justin. Remember, you saw on the net slide that we're gonna have, it's gonna be open 3 primaries for $250.
Hey, Brandon, is that me?
And Marnita, is that because is there 2 Justins or only 1? All right, Justin A. All right, Justin, that's you.
That's to me, yeah.
So shoot Miss Casa a message. We get your
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
All right, Justin gets a primary minor. Next up, who's the second primary goes to? Albert. Albert, is Albert here? No, I do not see Albert. Albert could have had a primary minor. Chaplain, I don't know why you got your hand up. Type it in the chat box for me because I'm doing this right now. Albert missed out. All right.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think that's my wife was lagging. I don't know if she's still there.
That's your wife, Albert?
Muriel Albert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Send Miss Casa the information.
Okay.
Send Miss Casa the information. All right,
All right, no
how
problem.
many primaries was that I gave away? So we got one more. Okay, one more primary. And that goes to shuffle. Is it Jay-Z or Luciano? Jay-Z. All right, is Jay-Z still here? Yes.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
All right. Make sure
Thanks.
you send Miss Casa your info right on here.
All right.
Or contact her directly, on Telegram as well.
Yeah. Okay,
All right. And now we are giving away the big one. 2 Omega Minor. I told you guys pump the community. Bring people to the presentations. The more we have here, the more we'll give away. 2 Omega Minors. Regular price is worth $899 a piece. Right now on the promo, you can get 3 of them for $250, 6 of them for $500. We're going to have 2 winners that's going to get 1 Omega Minor for free. All right, spin the wheel. Who's our first Omega winner? Is it Luciano? No, Doreen. All right, congratulations, Doreen. Wait, is Doreen still here? Yep, I see her. All right, congratulations, Doreen. And let's see. The last one up. Last one up. Who's going to get the last Omega Minor? And then I have a special announcement. All right, see this spinning? Is that Janelle? Dog with hat. All right, Janelle Appling gets a free Omega Minor. That's Marnita's mom. Congratulations, Janelle.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so now I've got a special announcement to make, a special promo. Again, the goal is to drive and build the community. And I believe in philosophy of performance. So we want to recognize and we want to help you guys, and or what's the word I want to use? We want to reward you for your performance. So you know how we have the $250 you can get 3 Omega Minors? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. From now to the end of the month, if any of you do purchase 250 Omega Minors, somebody that just comes on board, they purchase 250 Omega Minors. And like I said, I want to reward performance. If they enroll 6 sales of people getting the Omega Minors, 6, I will give you 3 Omega Minors. So you now will have 6 to dock. So you paid for 3 and you worked to get the other 3. Again, let me say this again. So anybody that gets the $250 for 3 Omega Minors, because that might be all you can afford right now. You can't afford $500 to get 6. If you get 3 and you share with 6. That means you became an Olympian twice. You will get 3 more Omega miners to finish off your 6. Now I sit back and see who wants it. Who wants it? Remember, I've already done more than 63 myself. So it can be done if you share this with people, because everybody is looking for something else that they can control and not be a pump and dump scam on them. All right, so put that down. Let's see who goes to work this week. The next presentation I do, we're about to do a few minutes of Q&A. The next presentation I do will be on Monday, international. And I told you guys what my new schedule is going to be for this month. Every Monday and Wednesday, I will be doing an international presentation, not at 2 p.m. Eastern. They will be at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, every Monday and Wednesday. And I'm going to keep them short. They'll be like 25-minute presentation, 10-minute recognition. Oh, well, of course, we're going to give minors away too. And then Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Those 3. I kind of like this Saturday because I guess most people can be on here, but I'm not convinced yet to take my time out of my Saturday to do this presentation. It's going to be dependent on you guys, the community. So if you guys are actually taking advantage of it, I will add, at least maybe for the rest of the month. I don't know about next Saturday. I'm going to the fair, LA County Fair, but I will add a Saturday one as well for you guys to take advantage of. But the whole point is for you, invite the guests. Let us do the talking for you. So the next presentation is on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on the same link. The Zoom link is the same. All right, everybody, that is it for now. I'm going to turn it to Ms. Casa to handle a couple of Q&A. Again, let me state it again, because the same people are asking me the same question. Monday, the new schedule, Monday and Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern, not 2 p.m., 12 p.m. Eastern on the same Zoom link. All right, on the same Zoom link as you're on right now. Write it down. Okay, I did not state that I'm going to do one next Saturday yet. We'll see. Okay, Ms. Casa, go ahead and handle the Q&A side.
All right, thank you so much. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, okay. We only have 3 things that we ask of you. The first one is, please do not unmute your mic until you are called upon. The second one is, we do ask for 2 questions unless there is time for more. And the third one is, there are no silly questions. So raise your hand and I will call on you. Okay, Chaplain, the floor is all yours.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening from my side. I'm speaking on behalf of my mother, Chaplain. She may not get your intonation clearly, so I think I'm younger to pick up some things there. We joined the GetFit community, a very great family, and things are going on well. We are enjoying technically, but the patience on Kaichin, I don't want to talk on that side. We are waiting for when Kaichin will go public. But on the B&B network, first, the gas fee area, I know you will say you're not in control of gas fee, so let me concentrate on the side I feel you can touch on. When you did your upgrade or thereabout, our phone, in fact, I'm a leader in Nigeria. You may have seen my name severally, Melchizedek. I have over, I think, 60 persons or thereabout, but most of us are having challenge. I've been able to fix some persons. I think their phone is Samsung, but those are their phone is Techno Infinite. We're having various heavy challenge on coping up with getting it done. So I really hope I will be able to navigate the system so that, because most of them are elderly, but they just like the system and they can't operate it on their own. So most of them, the load falls on me. And I really want to know how to do it so that I can assist them. And so their children can also learn it from me and know how to do it better for them.
Okay, great. There's 2 things you can do, 2 sources. Number 1, On the Telegram, there is a GetFit customer support and chat group. So you can make sure that you are in that group. And I don't know if if I can find the direct link to, let's see, I can add members, but I don't know if there's a link directly to this group. But if you send me a message on Telegram, then I can add you to that group. But there is a GetFit customer support and chat group. And we have a Zoom link up every day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends by request from 11 a.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. So an hour before we even started this, your time, that the professionals will be able to help you and walk you through. And then once you know how to do it, then you can do it by yourself without needing that support. So that's going to be, I would encourage you on Monday morning, go into that Zoom and ask the questions you need, and they can get you set up. Okay, Chaplain?
Thank you, but with some other person's phone, I have been on that, but on this other one, I think when we try to join the I call it the help channel, it was bouncing back. But I've been on with some other phone. We've tried, the developers have tried, and even our CEO Lina have tried. It's not working. It's not working.
Okay, well, we'll get you back connected with Lynette, because this isn't customer support here on this call here, but we'll get you directly connected with Lynette, and I'm going to shoot her a message.
Brandon, just have him message me and I'll set up a time with Waleed to get up.
There you go, right there.
Yeah, and WhatsApp or Telegram, whichever.
Yeah, you hear that, Chaplain? Just reach out to Lynette. She'll get you taken care of.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for that, Mr. Chaplain. Okay, I see you, Miss Raisha. We do have a question in the chat box, so give me one moment. Let me get that for us. That is from Mr. Gary. And his question is, can you participate in challenges right now, or is that forthcoming like the leasing program?
The goal is to have it here by May 15th.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that, Lynette. Okay, I see you, Miss Raisha. The floor is all yours, Queen.
Thank you. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. Happy Saturday, everyone. I just had a really quick question, and thank you so much, Lynette, for going through the dynamics and the future rollout and the emphasis on community. So my question is about community. We have some younger participants who are very active, some of our students who we're thinking to get them introduced into the GetFit mining philosophy and community through using Bob. Does those Bob positions also help support community and help with the growth, Lynette?
So yes, they do. So they still are participating in the ecosystem. So it's free to get Bob, and that first doc slot is also free. So they would still have to, submit that proof of physical activity. They would still be claiming, they can still join challenges. They can still create challenges. So they can actively participate throughout the entire ecosystem using Bob. And it is a really good place to get students set up. And then once we really get rolling out and we have a strong community, if we can reach our 25,000 goal, we're going to be able to start doing more reach out for, like your teenage types, your students, in that teenage level. We can't do below that because we don't want to be responsible for them doing too much activity. But basically, we're the community, we can start setting aside some of our funds that would be considered profit that we can share to get students set up, so we can start promoting like college and things like that to them, where they can start like kind of a college savings account basically. So the faster we grow, the more we'll be able to help kids. So getting them started and with Bob is great, because then in the future we can help them get upgraded into even the primary miners and be able to help cover those mining dock slot costs that they have from the community engagement itself. Because I mean, our goal is to help people worldwide, and if we can help students better their future, then that's obviously something that we're working towards as well.
Excellent.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
Yep, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Raisha. Okay, I see you, Miss Patty. Guys, she just had a couple of questions. The first one is, Regarding Crypto Talk for Monday and Wednesday, she just wants to confirm that it will stay at 11 a.m.
No,
Eastern
well,
Standard.
we're now going to be moving to summer schedule. So what that means is from next week moving forward, Crypto Talk will be at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. So on Monday and Wednesday, I can just roll right into our GetFit presentation. So before it was at 12 p.m. Eastern, I'm now moving that to 11 a.m. Eastern, starting Monday going forward. So all of my inner circle people, you know what that schedule is. We'll be putting those announcements this weekend for you guys.
Thank you so very much for that, Mr. Ivy. Thank you so much for that, Miss Geis. Okay, I see you. Rosario is coming in from Italy. And his question is, will we have those PDFs in Italian and in the Netherlands languages?
I'll let Lynette answer that.
Are we gonna do sorry, I was messaging somebody else who's getting somebody set up right now. Say that to me one more time about the languages.
Not a
Yeah,
problem.
Italian and which one? Netherlands?
So I don't speak any language but English. So we have to get somebody that does speak those languages to do the presentations. If I tried to speak another language, I mean, I don't even know what it would sound like.
So we need
But-
to, so with
Yeah,
this
we've
being
got
a
to find
community
people to
driven
do it
event,
for us.
so go ahead, Lynette.
We have to find people that can do either the translation for us or who can provide those presentations. You know, I feel, I had every opportunity to learn other languages when I was growing up and I never did it. And now I'm regretting it.
So guys, as a community driven event, anybody that speaks these languages, contact us and we can see if you can help us with the translation, proper translation. AI kind of messes it up and it doesn't sound the same, doesn't sound right. But if you want to step up and let us know, and we can give you the information and get it translated in other languages.
Thank you for that. And that's what's so awesome about this community. He's already messaged me and said, if you send me the open PDF, we can make it happen for you. So he's willing to do that. Go ahead and definitely send us a message. Thank you guys. All righty. I see another question that's coming in from Mr. Bill Crypto. And he wants to know, when will GFAM hit exchanges?
GFAM's been on the exchange for almost a year.
It's already out.
Okay.
Go to Pancake Swap. Now, I think what they're also asking is about when will it may move to other bigger or larger exchanges.
So to get on like your big exchanges, let's say to be listed like on CoinMarketCap, to be listed on Binance, that kind of thing, you need to be doing about 600 million a day in volume. So that would give you an idea of where we're at.
We're not there yet. All right, we got to cut it off, Miss Casa.
Okay.
We got a lot to do this Saturday morning. So this was a special presentation for this Saturday. I hope you guys learned something new. As always, that's the point. We will look forward to seeing all of you new members that is getting started with us. The next presentation that I'll be doing will be Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. This is being recorded, so I will put this recording out that you can use. You can download it yourself and upload it to your own YouTube channel, share. I'm also going to record a 10 to 15 minute presentation that you can be able to use as well. And I don't need to be the only one. Anybody out there that is good at doing presentations, you can start doing your own presentations. We'll give you the slides. You can start, especially in different countries with different time zones. We want to have 100 presentations going on, 500 presentations around the world at any given time. That's how you have growth, not just one person doing the presentations. So who else is ready to step up and make it happen?
Yep, and we're going to make these presentation files available on the website. So if there's somebody that's out there that can do the trade, we got 24 languages right now on our Web3. Those that can help us get the presentation translated, even if I just send you over what the script is, if you can translate it for me and I can add it. I mean, we'll even give you an Omega Minor for doing that for us in whatever language you do. But we have, and so you see the 24 languages, we need them in each.
Awesome, awesome. And again, guys, when I do a regular presentation, we're keeping it short. 30 minutes. I want to have the presentation done in 20 minutes and recognition done in 10 minutes. And the only thing that might go after that is Q&A and be giving away minors. So you're not going to be here all day. We just went special today because today's the 4th and we had a lot of updates to give. So with that, hold on. Yes, copy that. Thank you guys for being here today. We look forward to working with you guys, and let's have an explosive month of May from the community based on what we do. So take care, everybody. See you all on Monday. Brandon Ivey out. Bye-bye. Thank you, Lynette, for sharing all the updates and the questions.
Yep, you're welcome, everybody. See you later.
Thanks, guys.
See you.